The next step is to understand that there are 4 must-haves for your journey: the success mindset, clarity on your vision, alignment, and culture to make it happen. The reason I'm sharing this is due to my experience in a lot of different businesses. And if you do not have these elements in your business, your strategy just will not work. So what I'm going to do now is just go down through the 4 elements so you understand them a little bit more. Okay, so the first one is the success mindset. This is vital for you to achieve your strategy. Do you all think that your plan will succeed? Even if it's 80%, as you should have a stretch target to get to that 100%. Most companies overestimate what they can achieve in a year and underestimate what they can achieve in a decade. There is a success toolkit that I usually use with my clients to help them understand this. Your certainty and belief will help you maximize your potential, which will help you drive action, which will get you the result that you're aiming for. Understanding your why will help you drive that momentum that you need when you're aiming for your vision, even when you're feeling fearful and stuck. The next must-have for your journey is clarity. You need to ask yourself, is everyone clear on your company vision? You need to do a check around your business with everyone, not just the leaders of the business. Like, how do you expect your teams to hit the longer term result, which is your vision, when they're not clear on what results they're meant to be getting? The next must-have for your journey is alignment. Strategy is underpinned by alignment of the leadership team. Now, I usually use this analogy to explain alignment, right? So can you imagine if you were climbing Mount Everest and one of your team members decides midway through that he or she thinks that they can go faster up the mountain by going another way? They lead some of your team up a different path and end up getting lost. So now half the team are at one side of the mountain and the other team are at the other side of the mountain. And this all happened because there was misalignment within that leadership team. I want you to rank your team 1 to 10, 1 being low and 10 being high. What number is your team now, and what do you think it should be for alignment of your leadership team? So when you look at alignment, like without alignment, you just won't get there. It's going to be harder to get everybody moving in the same direction. As I said, you're going to have 2 teams up the mountain at different angles. Silos are going to start to appear. Conflicts will happen across the business because people will start thinking differently and want to go up various directions. The business will become resistant to change because nobody will be aligned, and your company will ultimately end up stuck because everyone wants to go off in a different direction and are not on the same path to go on that same direction. So alignment is really, really important, and I can't tell you how important it is. The next must-have for your journey is culture. So I'm going to explain this in a little bit more detail. So what is culture? So culture is your team's habits, the beliefs, the norms. And this is how the team behaves every day. It's all those unwritten rules that a company has. Now, can you think of any unwritten rules that are in your company today that you might have? You might want to just pause now, make a list of them, and see what is working and what is not. Because at the end of the day, if you want to change a culture, you need to start rewarding the right behaviors. Peter Drucker said, your company culture, so all those beliefs and unwritten rules, will eat strategy for breakfast. And what he means by this is that your strategy will not go anywhere without everybody bought in and on board. For example, the guy in blue says, let's go on this new journey. This could be your new strategy he's referring to. Because again, you've mapped out your vision, you've mapped out the why, you've mapped out, the strategy, and you've done all your preparation. And then the guy in red says, I'll stay here as that's what's rewarded, and I honestly don't think anyone would mind if I sat here. So that's what we mean by culture eats strategy for breakfast. So if your culture is, and the culture is being rewarded for that guy in red, that's what you're going to end up with. So in summary, the 4 must-haves for your journey are having a success mindset, that you have the momentum and energy for your journey, clarity on your business vision, alignment of your leadership team, having the right culture which drives behaviors, which drives taking action, which drives delivering the right result. And once you have all of these, you are leading by example in your company.